Time now to introduce our sports rail guest, former Aztec wide receiver, JR Tolver. JR, welcome back to the KUSI airwaves. We have not talked in forever.
Oh, it's been a long time. Good
Let's
to be
just
here.
quickly go through the bio. Born in Long Beach, played for Gary Blevins at Mira Mesa, recruited by Ted Tolver at San Diego State. One of the best 1-2 pass catching combinations you and Kasim in school history. You are the best. Drafted in the 5th round by the Dolphins, and now are using your business degree as a insurance agent, right?
Correct. Yeah, opened up a State Farm agency in Mira Mesa, so I'm back home. Couldn't be happier. Very
cool. Let's just quickly talk about the hot issue on campus. I think when you were in school, we were dealing with this. Should the mascot be changed? Would you like to opine?
Yeah, 2003, we went through the exact same thing, and I always say it's good to have conversation about things. It's just a matter of where it's coming from and why, right?
Is political correctness out of control on campus?
I think political correctness is out of control in the world in general right now. But listen, you know, sometimes people say, I'm offended. You take the time to listen, you have the conversation, and then you make a decision.
People who don't remember, I certainly do, because we were covering you pretty extensively. Back in the early 2000s, San Diego State was throwing the ball a ton. Had one of the nation's best passing combos, you and Kasim. What do you recall from those days when you guys were airing it out?
Oh, man, I think just the camaraderie of our team. You know, Adam Hall, who's the strength coach at San Diego State, was back there throwing the balls with us. I sat down last night and talked with Lon Sheriff. He was one of the ball throwers, you know, so it's really the camaraderie. The records are awesome, but the friendships they're unbreakable.
How often do you stay in touch with Kasim?
I talk to Kasim once every couple of weeks. He's still as funny and vibrant and crazy as ever, but it's always good to catch up with Aztecs.
While you sat down, the 2017 schedule's out for the Chargers. We're going to throw it up in this monitor right here as you take a look at it. The yellow ones are the home games. To me, it looks like it's kind of a joke.
Is that like really a home game?
Yeah,
like
those are the home games.
They're kind of like all-away games, right? Like,
yeah, the point is what I'm trying to make is the Chargers are playing 16. Can you believe the San Diego Chargers are not the San Diego Chargers and they're now the LA Chargers?
I cannot. And I've been not in San Diego for the last 10 years or so. I've lived in New York. I've lived in Panama City, Panama. And listen, man, like it just does not feel right driving past Qualcomm Stadium knowing that they're not there anymore.
Okay, we are going to show more of the schedule coming up later. You played for Ted Tolver, but now, first of all, your best Ted Tolver story.
Oh, man, it's probably when we played at BYU. They were pretty good that year. We weren't very good. And Coach Tolver got up in front of the team, and he said, all right, listen now, we're going to go up there and we're not going to look at those beautiful Wasatch Mountains. They are beautiful now, but we don't care about those. And I'd never, ever, ever forget that story because all the players were looking around like, are we playing BYU or are we going to look at the mountains? But it was pretty funny.
Rocky Long now is at the helm, and boy, the program is in really, really good hands. Do you know, have you had any contact with him?
Yeah, absolutely. And Rocky is, the way I see it, really Ted Tolver kind of reborn. You know, he's a strict guy, but he's fair. He really cares about the players, but he doesn't take any crap. And Coach Tolver was the same way. And to be honest with you, I'm a little surprised that Coach Tolver hasn't been inducted into the Hall of Fame. So hopefully that happens sooner than later.
I think that might be in the works. Let's talk quickly about your high school coach. When I first came to town, the very first San Diego high school coach I met was Coach Blevins, who coached you at Mira Mesa. He is, in the most affectionate terms possible, he is a throwback, a dinosaur. Tell us about Coach Blevins and what he's meant in your life.
Oh, man, Coach Blevins, you know, man, I've known him since I was 13, 14 years old. He was my JV head coach, then became my varsity head coach. And between him and Coach Chris Thompson, I would not be where I am today without those two guys.
And you were an NFL 5th-round draft choice in 2003.
2003, yeah.
For all the kids that are going to be waiting around for the phone to ring, tell us about that agony.
It's one of the most nervous things you'll ever go through. You know, you don't know if your name is going to get called. You don't know when. But really, at the end of the day, all you want is the opportunity to take that college jersey off and put that pro jersey on. So I'd say don't sweat it. If you go in the 5th, you go as an undrafted, you go in the 3rd. at the end of the day, you got to put the cleats on, you got to strap it up, and you got to prove you can play.
JR, but you're kind of an example why you got to have a plan B. You got your business degree. Not everyone, first of all, not everyone can stay healthy. I mean, it's a concussion game.
Absolutely.
So you have to have a plan B. Kids are watching this. Explain to them the importance of having a plan B.
It's foundation. You know, I don't necessarily know if you can say, listen, put all your energy and effort in this, but also have a plan B, right? Because it takes away attention and it takes away greatness and it takes away genius. I'd say lay a foundation, right? Make sure you get your degree. Make sure you're reading about how to manage your money, right? Make sure you're laying a foundation so that once the plan B is forced upon you, you have somewhere to go.
JR, as always, great to see you again. We'll do it again. That's it for the 5 o'clock hour, but we're going to try again in the 6 o'clock hour. Make sure you tune in. We'll be right back after these commercial hours.